So what's up, guys? This week I'm actually doing something a little bit different. It's not a movie review, but I got tagged in this video. It's like 7 things you don't know about me, and it was by Servatorix. I think I'm saying your name right. And he's a really cool guy, known through Movie Club. I'll put his link up here, and also all the links in the description. I guess let's just jump right into the list. So the first thing I really want to talk about is I have a huge knowledge of movies. That's mainly the reason I joined Movie Club. I joined Movie Club because I watch a lot of movies and I just like talking about movies. Most of the movies that Phil and SourceFed pick, I've seen them, like 80% of them, but the newer ones I haven't seen, so they do open my eyes to a bunch of different ones that I hadn't seen before. But overall, I've seen most of them. So what I'm really doing is I'm like rewatching them, or I'm just refreshing my mind of if I like this movie or not. And some movies I hate automatically. I'm like, oh, I hated this movie. I dread watching it again. Other movies I'm like, I need to watch it again. I haven't seen it in years. And last week, Mulan was the perfect example. I hadn't seen that movie in years, and it's still a pretty good movie. And that's the main reason I joined movie clubs, because I like talking about movies and I watch a ton of movies. The second thing that most people don't know about me is, like, I'm really into the UFC stuff. I'd never be a UFC fighter. I'd never even try to be. I'm really into MMA though, and I really think it's really cool. I wrestled back in high school, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. About a year or two ago, I did a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu before I ended up moving. And now where I'm at, I started doing judo. So I'm like really into martial arts. But I'll tell you guys a little random story about high school, when we used to just have a little random fight club and fight each other because we were retarded. Yeah, 16-year-old me liked to just get in little boxing matches, bare knuckle boxing matches in that was high school, yeah. And I was a little guy in high school. I weighed 125, 119. That's why wrestling was easy for me, because I was like 5'10 and 125, 119. So I had the reach on a lot of guys, so it was pretty cool. But they also got long legs, though, so they also would always... So I was trying to always defend off single leg, double leg takedowns. Okay, wrestlers probably know what I'm talking about, but other people probably don't, so I'm just going to move on to the next thing. Moving on to the third thing that most people don't know about me, but some do, because in my old videos I had my Oregon Duck flag and my U.S. Air Force flag. I don't have it anymore because I kind of can't fit it in the frame. But some people have said, you're not really in the Air Force, you're fake, you have a beard, you can't have a beard. I did the Air National Guard for 6 years. That's what it was. So I could shave for a weekend, and 5 days later my beard would come back and I could just grow it out, leave it all month, and shave it again. I actually just finished up my 6-year mark in June, and I didn't really have an exciting job. I didn't really fly the planes, but I just pretty much a maintenance scheduler, so I scheduled my F-15s for maintenance. And my last 2 years I spent in supply, and that was an interesting job because I never even got trained for it because the school date was pushed so far back. I pretty much was just a grunt for my last 2 years, and I almost joined the Marines, but I had like 6 Marine friends that all told me don't do it at the time. I kind of still regret not doing that because I was young and I could have did it and I could have traveled. But I like to just stay in town with my friends and just go to the base once a month. I should probably show you guys me in my uniform, huh? That would make a lot of sense. All right, hold on. I'll change right now. So yeah, here's me in my uniform. I haven't worn this thing in over 3 months. So yeah, I'm really bad right now because I'm not shaved like I'm supposed to be. You're supposed to always be shaved, clean shaven, unless you can have the Hitler mustache, but I hate that thing and I never do it. My shirt's not tucked in, my belt's not on, I don't have my boots on. I figured I would just show you guys my uniform because a lot of people don't believe I'm in the military. Oh, you can see my Air Force flag in the background. I have it stuck right above my TV. I'll wave you guys around. There's my camera set up. Yeah. Set up background community. Air Force flag. I've lost my place. I think I'm on 4. Last summer, I got to do a lot of traveling because I did firefighting last summer. Really, I had planned to go to VidCon. I bought the tickets. And by the time VidCon actually was like coming around, I realized I didn't have any money. So I was like, well, I'm going to go do something I've never done. And I decided to do firefighting. And I did wildland firefighting for BLM. And I'm actually really glad I did it because I got to go see a lot of places that I thought I would never see. Like this one's Hell's Canyon. And then the next picture is like my crazy beard I had that summer. I mean, this one's from Oregon. There's just so many places that I really got to go see, and I'm really happy about it. This next picture coming up, I'm in the top middle, on top right there, on the top of that rock. That's, like I said, Yellowstone National Park. Here's us watching the line, night fire. There's just so much stuff that we got to go see, but my favorite was Mount Rushmore. I really wanted to see Mount Rushmore. I never thought I would, but I did, and it's really cool, and this is a great experience. The next thing people don't know about me is some people might have seen it, but I actually have tattoos that I kind of have. It's my Celtic cross. That's my favorite tattoo that everybody seems to get a kick out of, and it only really hurt right here in the armpit. That's the bitch. That one sucked, but it's great. I love this tattoo. I really want to get more. They really say once you get one, it's addicting. I really want to get more. The next one's on my back. So this is like a really awkward position for me, but this is my back tattoo. If you guys know David Beckham, he has the same tattoo. That's my back tattoo. It's just an angel. He's just kind of like looking down. But if you know who David Beckham is, which most people know who David Beckham is, he has the same tattoo. It's a little bit different. This next one I've been thinking of is kind of like a half sleeve I want to get that comes right about to the bottom or top of my elbow. I want to keep it so I can keep it covered. Like this one, like barely pokes out. You can barely see it when I'm wearing just a normal shirt, which I like. I like to keep most of the stuff like kind of concealed, but kind of like, ooh, what's that? So yeah, those are my 2 tattoos, and I plan on getting more. But right now I'm just gonna stick with 2 because hey, tattoos cost money, and I'm a little bit broke as a college student. That brings me into the next thing though so I've been going to school for about a year and a half right now, and I've just recently decided I really want to be a history major. I'm very into history. I'm very passionate about history. Would love to teach history. I have no problem with that. I would love to work at a museum. I would just love to do anything in the historical aspect. That's why one of my dreams is to go over to Europe and tour Europe and see everything and all the historical sites. That kind of stuff just amazes me. I think I've found something that I'm really passionate about, and that's really hard for some people. And being that I'm 27 years old, I guess it's a little late, but it's better late than never, I hope. The next one I'm just gonna end it on a cute note because it's my roommate's dog, but we've had this dog for fucking 4 or 5 years. Not 4 years. We've had this dog for 4 years, a long time. So if you can't tell, he's a black lab. His name's Bruno. I got to put him in the pool today because it was really hot, and he loves laying in the pool. He is a total water dog. He loves jumping off the docks. He just loves it. He's a really good dog. He's really mellow. He doesn't bark. All the ladies seem to love him, so he's obviously just a complete lady killer. But yeah, that's our community dog pretty much. Gotta love him. That's really all I have. Those 7 things you probably didn't know about me. This video's went on a lot longer than I expected. Now I'm supposed to tag 4 other people for this, but honestly most of the people I know from Movie Club have already been tagged and already done this video. Because I'm a procrastinator, I'm late. So there's a couple people I still want to tag. First person I'm going to tag is Scotty over at Beat Me Up Reviews. He used to do Movie Club. He kind of does here and there, but he's kind of doing his own little thing now. The second person I'll tag is Mommy Clubber again because she still hasn't done one, and I'm going to call her out because I feel like it. The third one, I'm going to tag Meta. I'm pretty sure nobody called her out yet, but I'm going to call her out next. I would call out Anna Blah, but I don't know if she does videos anymore, but if you decide to do one, Anna, please do one. I'll call you out, and just as a safety net in case you don't want to do it. The last one I'll call is Jay Watson. I want to put the link to all their videos in my description box. This is something completely different for me, so I'm not talking about movies all the time, so you don't have to hear me doing that. And you get to see cute puppies and shit, so hey, there you go. That's really all I have to say. I got to do a review in a little bit, too. I'm not really looking forward to Blue Valentine, but we'll see how that goes. I'll probably have a different setup next time, too, because I'm going to be out of town, so can't wait to see your guys' response to this. Anybody else who feels like doing this video, please feel free to do it. Don't wait for a tag, just do it. This is really interesting. This is a really good way for everybody to get to know each other. And thanks for the tag, Servatorix. Really appreciate it. Not sure when my next video will be up, so I'll talk to you guys later, and good luck with making these videos. Want some snacks? Snackies? Snackies? No. Stay. Of course you got water on the lens.